Sunday night. Come on in and join me. Another Sunday night. My, oh my. Days are getting shorter. Over here in the Empowered Spirit Circle on Facebook, Natural Forces Studio, and going live on Instagram. Here we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Terry Ann Hyman here. This is my Empowered Spirit Show. This is the Energy Focus where I come on Sunday nights. We go live. We talk about the cosmic forces, align our energy, and prepare for the week ahead. I draw the Empowered Spirit Tarot cards as well. So we've sold out on these. I have to just say we have sold out on these, and we are working to get an application submitted to a publishing house. So fingers crossed. Hey, Ernest, how are you? Hey, Jade. Kika, so come on in, join me. There is a lot of shifting going on in the cosmos. There really is. We'll talk about it. First and foremost, let me just give a shout out to my sponsor. Love them dearly. Actually, gonna be there this week with my hair. Forecast Salon. They're my sponsor. Hair salon located here in Homewood, Alabama. Really dedicated to making a difference in the beauty industry, focusing on education, fashion, creativity. They have some amazing things coming down, especially along the education. Find them on Instagram at Forecast Salon or forecastsalon.com. So big shout out. Thank you so much. All right. This week on the podcast, I actually did another Teachings from the Medicine Wheel. It's a new season. So we took a journey around the direction of the West is how I'm taught, where the sun sets. It's a beautiful sunset, but we also recognize struggles. And that's kind of what the fall energy is all about. We open up to the fall this week, 9/22, which means we open up another round of the Radiant Light Challenge. Come join us. Definitely, it's a really powerful way to build not only your spiritual practice, to reset your energy, but also to learn some new skills. All right, I've done a lot of energy medicine studying these last couple of years. Come join us. 21 days, I go live every morning. There's an app on your phone. You download it. I've been developing the app. I'll tell you, too, as a founding member, you'll get this every time we come around. You'll get another round in, no extra cost. And you get a session with me, and you get live teaching. So come join us. If you want to, learn how to connect with your spirit guides, if you want more communications with your crystals, if you really want to feel confident about these messages, this is what you need to do each and every day. Come into your spiritual practice once a week. It's not going to cut it. It's better than nothing, but it's not going to cut it. And here's that time, I can't connect. Well, do you sit quietly? Do you go into your meditation? Do you work your energy field? Do you know how to open up the radiant light channels? Do you know how to work with your aura? This is everything I go through each and every day. I'd be honored to come join us. You will build a practice. You will make a shift. We have lots of transits coming in because fall, I'll tell you, fall is a time to reset your energy, right? Equinox, equal balance. Balancing the yin, balancing the yang. There's so much shifting going on in the world. There's so many things that we have never seen. All right, I was out this weekend. Just give a huge shout out to Chocolata. How creative, how beautiful. 5 years. I think the best chocolate in Birmingham. Really beautiful. And the whole Highlander area had a party out under the stars. Jupiter was huge. We had a drumming circle. I was reading cards. Shout out to some of our youth, very interested. Mandy Ray was there doing astrology charts. They talked to me. Go talk to Mandy. Find your chart. And I will say, having your chart read is really important. Really knowing where things fall. But so much fun. And so, for me, I got to see a little bit of where that youth was. I'm not a big party girl, so I don't really go out to parties. But it's fun when you're like kind of sitting there doing a little work. It's like carnival for me, right? But there is a curiosity. There is a need to learn how to go into our energy field, to go deeper within, and to trust. Things are breaking down. Structures are breaking down. Our kids don't exactly have all the guidance they need. So yes, come do this work. Definitely. I'll leave a link in there. So big shout out to such a beautiful night. So the equinox this week is pretty much the big news. We're still in Mercury retrograde, although it's going to shift. It's going to go a little backwards and go back into Virgo. So it's going to get a little bit more intense as the weekend comes around. So just be aware of that, right? All your backups, check all your backups, all your technology, all your travel, check that. But don't flip out. We're in a lot of planet retrogrades, which is a time of reflection, which is perfect for the fall energy. Fall pulls our energy in. We start to come in. We've been out there, growing, having fun. Day shift. We start to come in. We start to look and see what is going on. And it's also a time of appreciation. What did you grow? What worked? What fun did you have? Where did you go? And so we start to really appreciate all this, and then we're starting to see cycles, leaves start falling, we start to see that release, and we start to see all the animals. I've already seen it, all the acorns in my yard. My goodness, my backyard is crazy. They have the big ones in the front, they're the little ones, but we're starting to see these cycles shift. What about you? And there's a lot of internal shifting going on right now. So it may not be apparent to you, even if your best friend is going through something. There's a lot of internal questions, all this retrograde energy. All right, now the thing with Libra, because we're going to Libra when we go into this new moon energy at the end of the week as well, into the equinox, all of this always shifts, right? The new moon, the equinox, it always comes around. Libra energy is a lot of people pleasing. They like to balance, right? They like to keep everybody happy. So really, you're going to be asked to, what is your truth? And not to sell yourself short in order to keep the balance. Balance can be different things. Nobody said it had to be 50-50 for you. You may say, you know what, I need to up this part of me a little bit more and lessen this part. That may be your balance, but you have to know your truth. And you have to be able to know what you need right now. Talking to several people lately. Big changes. Because they have a need to stand up for what they believe in. They don't align with their work anymore. They're finding differences. So you know what? It is time to make those shifts. One step at a time. We keep moving towards it. We keep knowing our truth. But there's so many new jobs coming around every day, jobs we've never even heard of. And there's so many more possibilities now. So we have to believe in that inner guidance of who we are. Fall energy starts to represent that cycle of life. We see the death and decay, but newness will come around when we let go. So we have a lot of that energy this working on your internal balancing. Libra energy, again, it's more of the air, so we start to balance. It's a cardinal sign. It does bring up new vibrations, new focuses for all of us, which is always good. Good thing that we moved through the months, I tell you. So really, we want to really notice what Virgo taught us about our self-worth, all right? That's a big energy for Virgo. What is your self-worth? Where can you serve using your self-worth? Now we want to go into balancing some of that. Not so much people-pleasing, but what is your truth and how can you show up in the world in a higher regard? All this Venus and Mars energy is relationships also too with Libra. And so we're being into a little bit of like a nyet, right? Like a little bit of a, I don't know the astrological terms. That's Mandy's jobs. But we feel it. We feel like, oh gosh, I feel this, but it's not right, but I feel this. And so we start to feel these internal struggles. Now is the time to ask all these questions for yourself. What do I need to shift? What can I let go of? What can I grow more of? And it is inside yourself. It is. But you have to be quiet. You have to sit still, all right? You can make little bargains with yourself, all right? Like, okay, wake up in the morning, get things done, go join Terry at 7 a.m., 20 minutes. We're not even going to do the channeled writing this time. I'm going to let you do that on your own if you want, but 20 minutes to set up your practice. 21, all right, 21 minutes. And then maybe later in the day, you have another 20-minute meditation where you sit quietly. And then as you're coming out of your meditations, you start asking yourself, where is this guiding me? What is this message for? Why did this guide come in for me? Show me more, guide. So these are the things that you start to do. This is how you'll get your answers. You'll start to know how to move forward. You'll feel grounded. You'll release the fear of making changes. All of this stuff is really important as we start to bring the energy in. We start to notice the days are shorter. We've got all this retrograde energy. Look outside. Look at Jupiter. Jupiter is like expansion. Jupiter is shining on my head every night. I don't know where it is for you, but if I look outside, it's coming right on my head every night. Be in alignment with Mother Earth. She will teach you so much. Sit down. Listen to the wind. These are the messages coming in, especially as we go from one season, closing it, into the new season, opening it. I love them because personally, if I've gotten off my pads, if I've gotten off my diet, if I've gotten off my jam, here we go. New alignment. So that's the energy for this week. Next week, we'll talk a little bit more. New moon comes in next Saturday. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But it really is a time to know who you are, to know your voice, and to be able to internalize in a healthy way. Don't go at it alone. Get some help. Reach out. Ask your friend. I mean, there's so many people suffering in silence because they don't know what to do. But allow ourselves, each of us, to really grow as we go and shift through the seasons and shift through all of this energy that is going on in the world. All right, so let's take a moment And just reflect as we go to close the summer and look forward to the week ahead with the new season coming in. So if you can, just take a moment with me. Closing the eyes, lighting a little fire, bringing in all the elements, the air, grounding with Mother Earth, feeling the emotional flow, the moon phases, the water. Exhaling all the way down deep into the earth, creating that space within you. Inhaling, and just feeling that breath all the way up the body. And exhale, sending it all the way back down deep into the earth, centering, letting go of your week. Grounding. Inhale as you call in your energy, call in your spirit. Call it in. Tell it hello. Feel that alignment. Most of us run out there. Feel that alignment coming in for you. Take another deep breath. And then just center right into your heart. Right in the very center of your heart. Feel that connection there that you have with your spirit and the greater spirit. Know that you're loved. Know that you're known. Know that you're supported at this time. Feel that coming in for you to prepare you for this week. And just take a moment, honoring the summer, good, bad, or indifferent, the growth, the love, the light, the joy, fear, whatever it may have been for you, the weeds, and just honor it. And just imagine as you exhale, releasing this energy out, making room for new energy, exhaling all the way down, transmuting energy. Inhaling and exhaling back into the heart. And just take a moment and just see that new season. Feel the balance for you. How would you like to feel as you move into this new season? There's the intention right there. How would you like to feel? And allow that to radiate all around you. Those intentions. Inhaling. And exhaling. Just sending a little energy out. Grounding the energy all the way down, centering, staying in the heart, just blinking the eyes back open, coming back. All right, love the cards for this week. It was very funny last night, all the repeat cards. Actually, this was one that kept coming up. The Two of Fire. This is so much about getting out of comfort zone. All right, and it's just such great advice. And when we get out of our comfort zone, I know it's uncomfortable, but guess what? You can catch up with that uncomfortable and make it your norm. So look, you see a hand offering like this ball of fire out into the universe. You see two. Two is duality. So we have our experiences. We have the idea. We know what's going on. And now it's time like get out of your comfort zone, step forward on your path in your truth. Fire, passion, desire, put it out there. Spiritual energy as well, soul energy. Follow your soul, be in your truth. It's time, get out of the comfort zone. Then we have a Ten of Fire, but it's reversed. So the Ten of Fire is about like pulling all that energy together, all that passion, learning from it, because tens are about beginning again. But it's reversed. So when it's reversed, I always like to say, okay, like you're really fighting hard, like you're really trying, you're really going. Are you seeing your lessons? Are you seeing the value of what you're doing? What do you need to do to turn this around for you and really feel and really appreciate that passion that you have so that you can begin again? All right, so it's reversed. Working really hard. Is it really worth what you're doing? That's a good question to ask. All right, know your why. This is passion. Return to your why when you ask those questions. All right, we have another reverse card, Seven of Earth. All right, so this is like lots of times like, there's something that you need to really focus on. You've got a lot of things going on. Earth is work, but there is something that needs your attention. Being that it's reversed, it's calling you like, okay, you're not paying attention to something. What is that for you? And because we have all this cosmic forces, it's probably internal. Right? Means you have to go within and really ask those questions. In Reiki, we say just for today, be honest with yourself. Be really honest when you ask your question, like, what am I not seeing? What am I not focusing on? That's going to help you then to be more productive in what you do. And Ace of Earth, great for the new season, a new beginning coming, like a new beginning in your work or your projects or what you're setting out in your goals, like you're walking through this new gate. But you have to do a little work to get there. Get out of the comfort zone, all right? I can tell you for me, getting out of the comfort zone, once I kind of like got rid of the fear, did some tapping, all right? We tap on the app, we tap in the program. It allowed me to like, okay, get used to feeling uncomfortable and turn it into excitement. Be excited to wake up. 10 of fire, you're working really hard. Make sure you check in with your why. All right, the purpose, the passions of what you're doing so that you can learn and go forward. 7 of earth is asking you to focus in something. You're losing your attention on something that's pretty important. So internalize that, go with it and see what it is so that you can then bring it back out into the physical form. New beginnings coming for all of us with the new season ahead. Be prepared, open up, do your inner work. All right? Message for the week. That's what I have to say. Let me know if you'd like a card. Take a moment. Let me know how that resonates with you. So, of course, my biggest announcement is we start the challenge on Thursday. It's only $133. You get the month, the 21 days of live teachings, and you get a virtual session with me, and you get the other parts of the app. So definitely check it out. Come join us, Energy Yoga, 8:30 on Tuesday. Stephen has added an 8:30 class every day. Come join us in my 5 o'clock Reiki, restorative, and sound bath. I love it. It's a great class. I just added a Reiki 1 at Ritual Shelter. Shout out to Ritual Shelter. October 16th, I believe. It's a Sunday. And Cha Birmingham Clubhouse on Highland. Just a kind of fun dress up, tea house, party. You can find all this information on the website as well. All right. So, Brett, we got the Sun of Water. This is like a real loyalty card. It's like a Pisces energy. All right, and it is a grateful card. It is a nice card to have somebody that is loyal. Just careful of your boundaries when this comes up. It's good to be loyal. Bring the influence forward. It's always good to look out for others, but just notice the boundaries that happen when you do. All right, let me know how it is. When we have a son or a family, it's kind of an influence. Check in on your son as well, I like to say when these cards come up. Kika, what's going on in California? Kika, you got the Devil's card. All right, I always love when this comes up because really this is about what do we do to get in our own way. All right, where is that self-sabotage going on? All right, get out of your head, right? Open your heart, like let go of what the things are. And most of it's our mind. All right, we may have other addictions going on, and I don't know, but you have to answer that question. But what are the vices? Is it your mind? Is it telling you things you can't do? Break this down. Now's a good time to leave this energy in the summer so you can be fully present for the fall. Ernest. 9 of earth. All right, Ernest. This is about continue building. Sometimes when we work really hard, we don't see our progress. This is in the earth plane. This is showing there is fire building. There is abundance building. Hang on there. Addicted to gelato. Hang in there and keep building your work. All right, keep going deep into your spirit as well. Addicted to gelato. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see over here. Mercedes. Hey, Kat, how are you? Kat, are you going to join us? I hope you will. Mercedes, you got the 6 of air. So I kept getting this card last night too. So this is of the mind and the air, and it's like moving into easier, calmer times. Get a little help, get your group, get your community to support you. It could be travel. Are you going anywhere? This also represents travel. But generally of the mind, it's of the air and that struggle of the mind. All right, good for Libra season for sure. You got the same card last time. That's so funny when they keep showing up, isn't it? All right, Jade. Jade, you got the magician. You are a magician. Do not forget this. Use the tools that you know, the fire, the air, the earth, the water. As above, so below. You've got that infinity above your head. All right, new solar return, new energy. Use it, use it, use it. Use it or lose it, right? Use it, use it, use it. All right, excellent. All right, thumbs up and a heart. Cat. Cat, we got the 2 of earth. All right, so this is about boundaries. All right, so just knowing your boundaries, knowing that you may have to juggle a little bit, but the stronger your boundaries are, the easier it will be to juggle. Don't let them blend over. Make sure you know where you sit with your boundaries. Boundaries are very empowering. We work on energy boundaries the second week in the Radiant Light Challenge. We actually go in and feel them. You start to feel the auric field. We start to break it down. It's a very powerful week. Come join us. All right. Beautiful Mesalele. I don't know who you are, but welcome, welcome, welcome. You got the 5 of earth. So 5s represent sometimes change and conflict, all right? Earth is our physical world. So sometimes what comes up with this is about like self-worth, being jealous of others, like you're making changes in yourself, but you're looking around at everybody else. You feel like, do I need to be like them? Am I taking on everybody's energy? But again, this goes back to boundaries. Know your boundaries, know your own worth, ground in who you are, and allow yourself to, again, get a little uncomfortable as you move through changes that are going on with you. All right? Hopefully that was helpful. All right, boundaries are so to the point, right, Kate? I so agree. Kat, I so agree. They're so important. And again, I do work with boundaries in the second week. We spend the whole week feeling our energetic boundaries. So definitely reach out if you want some more information. It starts Thursday, 21 days. Every day I show up, or you can catch the replay, but I show up. All right, let's see. Anybody did I miss? I think I got everybody. Thank you guys for joining with me, for sticking it out all the way through. It's an important time to find the guidance within you. It's an important time to know where you fit into the world right now. So many changes going on. Grounding our energy, spending time slowing down and within is the way to trust your inner guidance, to bring in the messages from the spirits, to connect with the angels, the crystals, all the elemental worlds. All right. Just take an exhale out. Return to that intention, those feelings that you set with your heart for the new season ahead. See it coming in for you. See it all around this beautiful season. All the beautiful colored leaves, the crisp air, the pumpkin spice. Check out the podcast. Follow along with the meditations. Reach out. Schedule your energy session as well. Have a great week. Thanks for joining me. To your spirit. Namaste. Thank y'all.